Ambassador Jakara's three eyes blinked in synchronized confusion as she watched the human delegation's reaction to the Galactic Council's declaration. She had delivered this speech 17 times before to 17 different species. Each had responded with panic, desperate pleas for mercy or immediate surrender. The humans were smiling. "Perhaps you did not understand," Jakara's translator chirped. "The Council has voted unanimously. Your species has been deemed too aggressive, too unpredictable. You have 72 hours to prepare your defenses before the combined fleets arrive at your homeworld." The human ambassador, a silver-haired woman named Chen, leaned back in her chair. "Oh, we understood perfectly, Ambassador. We've been waiting for this." Jakara's antennae twitched with irritation. "Waiting? Your planet will be reduced to ash. Your colonies will be occupied. Your species will be— You know what the funny thing is?" Chen interrupted, her smile widening. "For the last 300 years since we joined your little club, we've been holding back. Playing nice, following your rules." She stood, placing both hands on the obsidian table. "Do you know how hard that's been for us?" The council chamber fell silent. 47 species watched through their holographic projections, each one a civilization that had bent the knee to the council's might. Chen continued, "My people have a saying. We are the descendants of the ones who survived. Survived ice ages with nothing but fire and fur. Survived plagues that should have ended us. Survived each other, and that was the hardest part." She laughed, a sound that made Jakara's scales ripple with instinctive unease. "We spent 10,000 years perfecting the art of war against ourselves. We got so good at it that we almost went extinct 3 times. Almost." "Primitive barbarism," spat Counselor Vrax from his projection, his crystalline form pulsing with disdain. "Maybe," Chen agreed. "But here's what you don't understand about humanity. We don't have a warrior caste like the Draken. We don't have genetic programming like the Hive. Every single human, every farmer, every teacher, every child carries the capacity for violence. It's not a feature. It's not a bug. It's our inheritance." She activated her personal datapad and images flooded the chamber's displays. Ancient humans with stone tools. Medieval knights in armor. Modern soldiers in powered exoskeletons. We've been preparing for war since before we learned to write. While your species were developing faster than light travel, mine were developing 1,000 different ways to kill each other at every technological level we passed through. Jakara tried to regain control. "The combined fleet's number in the thousands. Your navy has fewer than 200 ships. Ships you can see," Chen corrected. "Tell me, Ambassador, when your scouts surveyed our solar system, did they check the asteroid belt thoroughly? Did they scan the Oort cloud? Did they wonder why humanity kept launching mining expeditions to every lifeless rock we could reach?" The color drained from Jakara's scales. Mining expeditions, resources, construction in hidden locations. Chen's expression hardened. "We knew this day would come. We've studied every council species. Your tactics, your weaknesses, your psychology. Did you think we were just building trade ships out there? We've been militarizing our entire system for a century. Every civilian station has weapon emplacements. Every cargo vessel has a secondary purpose. Every human colony is a forward operating base." "Madness," Counselor Vrax hissed. "You would sacrifice your economy, your development, your prosperity, all for paranoid military preparation? Not paranoid if they're really out to get you," Chen shot back. "And we learned something important about ourselves during our world wars. When we're pushed to the brink, when survival is on the line, we don't break. We innovate, we adapt. We become something you can't imagine." She paused. "You're about to learn why we regulated our own aggression. It wasn't for your benefit. It was for ours." Jakara felt something she hadn't experienced in decades, fear. "You would fight the entire galaxy?" "If we have to," Chen said simply. "But here's the thing, we won't have to. You're a council of bureaucrats who've forgotten what real war looks like. You've been the dominant power for so long that you've gone soft. Your ships are beautiful, efficient, optimized for trade and peacekeeping. Ours are ugly, redundant, built to take damage and keep fighting." She walked toward the exit, then turned back. 72 hours, you said? That's cute. We've been on war footing since the moment you invited us to join the council. Every simulation we ran ended with you trying to eliminate us eventually. Frankly, we're relieved it's finally happening." "This is suicide," Jakara whispered. Chen's smile returned, but there was no warmth in it. "Maybe. But if we're going down, we're taking enough of you with us that the galaxy will remember. They'll tell stories about the species that refused to kneel. And if we win? She laughed again. Well, then you'll learn why the most dangerous thing in the universe isn't a species that was born for war. It's a species that chose peace but never forgot how to fight. The hologram flickered off, leaving the council in stunned silence. 72 hours later, the combined fleets arrived at Earth's solar system. They found a planet united for the first time in its violent history, armed with weapons that violated a dozen council treaties, and defended by people who had spent millennia perfecting the mathematics of violence. The war lasted 6 months. In that time, the galaxy learned a terrifying truth. Humanity hadn't been joining the galactic community. They had been studying it, waiting for it, preparing for it. When the council finally sued for peace, Earth dictated the terms. They were surprisingly reasonable, all things considered. But every species in the galaxy now understood. Humanity hadn't smiled because they were insane. They smiled because for them war wasn't a foreign concept to be feared. It was coming home. And Earth had never stopped being ready to answer the door.